Tell me if you think this is true, that men don't have affairs just for sex, that men leave their wives because of the way the other woman makes them feel.
Oh, wow.
Well, do you agree with that or not?
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Yeah. She makes you feel important. She makes you feel valued. She makes you feel heard. She makes you feel wanted. She makes you feel, important. In a provocative new book called The Script, the authors claim that there is a blueprint that most men follow when they cheat. Stephen, why don't you read it?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Men who cheat follow a script. It's the same word and actions every time among rich and poor, big city and small town, in most all ethnic groups, among the young, old, and middle-aged, with men from all kinds of backgrounds. It's exactly the same story. Unfaithful men all act alike, just like they were following a script. Every woman who experiences an unfaithful husband feels confused and baffled by his contradictory statement and behavior. She starts to believe that she really must be crazy, unappealing, selfish, and unloving, just as her husband says. It's all a part of the script.
All a part of the script. Do you think there is a script?
In a sense, that's true all the way. I mean, I think for every man.
Really?
Yeah, who's done it. Yeah.
Did all of you, when first confronted, did you all deny it?
Yeah, I would get an attitude. I would. It was almost to the fact, how dare you? You don't know for sure. How dare you confront me? How dare you snoop?
What are you doing?
You know, yeah.
Dare you catch me?
And I was so, out of pocket with that. If you just look back on it, to my wife, she was just she just wanted to know, and I would really convince myself that you're against me, or you must be looking for something. You must don't want to be married. So I would build.
And how would you feel afterwards?
I would feel a little guilty, like, wow, I can't believe
a little guilty. How did you feel? You confessed after the other woman was going to tell her.
We were sitting on the bed, and I said, I got to tell you something. You may not be ready for this. And for the sake of confessing and getting it all out in the open and trying to move forward and beating this other woman to the punch and not letting
That's
her...
really why you were doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had you broken up with the other woman?
Not entirely, no. I have an emotional attachment to this young lady, and I'm not the type of person that just, you're off, you're done.
Did she know you were going to tell your wife? She knew you were going to tell your wife?
But she was so excited about ruining this thing.
She knew you were going to tell your wife, so she thought you telling your wife would mean, now we can be together.
Now we can be together.
Okay. You then tell your wife, and what was her reaction?
I've never known that I could hurt someone that much in less than a minute. To this day, still, I remember that evening so clearly. I never knew I could hurt someone that much, and it pained me, because I'm looking, I'm like, wow, you love me that much? I didn't see it. I confessed because the other woman would have made contact with my wife eventually.
Okay.
She had basically given me an ultimatum just because the feelings had grown that strong. I cheated because there was a need to be fulfilled, and I needed a feeling fulfilled. But also, I was looking
not necessarily a sexual feeling.
No, not even a sexual. But I'm looking for confirmation. Am I with the right woman?
Yeah.
And and I'm asking myself, how can I be with